Hey everyone, due to popular demand, a few of my subscribers wanted me to do a review on the 60 Pocket coin album from Whitman Publishing, one of the foremost experts in coin related reference material. And ideally we want to look at this album, see how various size holders and how they fit and what they look like in there. So I got a few different types. I got one of the plastic Harco style thicker slab piece holders, and I have a few 2x2s and 1.5s, and finally I have a SAF flip coin that we're going to test out on this thing. So when you're buying these albums, okay, you want to make sure that it is Mylar. All right, what's the difference? Well, they do have one that, and the album won't specify, but it's PVC. Again, it's one of those albums, if you put it up to your nose and sniff it, it'll smell like a shower curtain. Those type of albums are more detrimental to coins because they are actually corrosive. They will damage your coins, they'll turn an unsightly greenish color, and over time, they're not going to be worth anything. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this album right here. It's a brand new one. Available in bookstores, coin shops, online, Amazon, eBay, you know it. And $5. Okay, that's a small amount of money to spend on an album that would be great for a smaller, intimate collection, because it is only 60 pockets. So if you have a smaller collection of what I would consider low to medium type of coins in terms of value, then this would be a great option for you. So this actually would come off right there, and I think it's pretty nice. Let me do the sniff test on these inside pages, or the inside of the cover. Okay, perfect. It is not PVC, which is a huge plus. Let's go ahead and take off the other part of the cover there. And this is what the presentation looks like from the outside. Okay, you got a nice gold kind of embossed. It is raised coin album, nice and generic. Okay, you have these buttons that hold the pages on the inside to the binding. All right, and it's it's stackable in a bookcase, which is nice, and sits up on its own. So if you want to have it on your side table or desk, whatever the case may be. So there are the pages. They're nice and thin, Mylar material, nice, pliable, flexible. The inserts are from the back side, so that's where you would insert the coins. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and test out a few of these coins over here to show the fitment. First of all, we're going to try your standard 2x2, which is what these are designed for. And this particular one fits in there real snug. All right, which is nice. So let's go ahead and put two of them in there. So again, these are designed specifically for these, any size 2x2 holder. Okay, so we got two of the 2x2 cardboards. When you put coins in here, you want to make sure you mash down the back sides of the staples so they're flat, so you want to cinch them flat on there. And finally, I have a SAF flip. Let's see if this one will fit in there. Ah, perfect. Looks good. All right, I think a whole collection of SAF flip coins in here look extremely attractive. Plus, you in spite of the fact that you have a coin that's kind of floating and not in one of these protective 2x2 cardboards, that has a better overall presentation to your collection. And if we flip the page, everything looks good. Turn it upside down, nothing's escaping. So those, that's what it looks like fitting regular 2x2 sized flips in there. So let's say we have something that's a little bit smaller. Okay, they do make a smaller 1.5 inch flip. These fit in there just nice. Let's see if I can get here. Like that. So, you know, you'll identify your flip. You know, you do a little bit of writing for what the coin is. If you flip the album upside down, of course, it slides out. So, something to keep in mind. Whereas the 2x2s are nice and snug. You know, this middle one did shift a little bit as I tapped it. So if you dropped your book or whatever, you want to make sure that you check all of the coins to make sure they're seated properly in these pockets. And finally, will it fit one of these? Traditionally, they don't. But, you know, I'm kind of curious to see if it does. And no, it's tight. So I'm not gonna chance it because I might tear the pockets. But all in all, I give this a really solid grade. I give it. If I were to assign a grade, I would do probably a B+. Okay, the only thing holding it back is that there are only 60 pockets. If they made the binding maybe a 1/4 inch thicker and they added another 40 pockets in here, now you'd be cooking. But I understand it's more of a beginner's type coin album. Again, stackable. You probably don't want to overfill these. There are other albums with pockets you could purchase individually. That'll fit a standard like maybe 1 inch or 1.5 inch binder, but you would keep in mind that some of the binders have PVC in them. But all in all, I'd say this is a really solid buy for $5. You could do a heck of a lot worse. I think this is a much better protective album compared to, say, you know, like the exposed pocket folders where the coins can fall out and the coin faces are pretty much exposed to the elements a lot more than what you have here. Again, this is the 60 pocket coin album produced by Whitman. Okay, I believe I have these available in the link below. So if you open up Show More, you'll see all of the links to Amazon. And, you know, it's a really good album. I have a few of these. I've had some of the PVC ones before, ditched those, threw them away, and put them in something that's a lot better protected for your coins and your collection. So that wraps it up. If you guys enjoyed today's video, do me a great solid and give me a big thumbs up. Hit the bell below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. It's Blue Ridge Silverhound. As always, it's a pleasure. And you guys have a wonderful day. Take care.